For those who are collecting air miles in the KrisFlyer program, are you aware that Singapore Airlines has devalued its KrisFlyer award chart? This is effective for all the bookings after 5th of July 2022. Previously, when I was checking the miles required to travel from Singapore to Europe and to LA, USA, it only requires 78,000 miles. But right now, it needs 84,000 miles. An additional 6,000 miles is required, about 7.6% increment. This is for the Economy Saver class only. In short, the Saver Awards for Economy and Premium Economy class increased by 8 to 16%, while business and first class are affected more with increase by 10 to 15% and 10 to 13% respectively. The previous devaluation happened in January 2019. There has been no change for 3.5 years. If you have made booking before 5th July and if you want to reschedule the travel date now, it is okay because you are not subjected to the additional miles requirement. For those who are looking forward to continue collecting miles and would like to travel within the next 1 year, there are some possible ways to collect miles smartly. First, take advantage of the bonus miles for the first time new to bank card holder. Some of the popular cards are offered by HSBC, American Express, UOB, Citibank, DBS, OCBC, and Maybank. These banks are running on promotion. So if you apply before the said date, you are eligible to receive some bonus miles. Click on more details to check the minimum income requirement. For Singapore citizen and permanent resident, the income requirement is always lower compared to foreigners. Most banks require an annual income of 30,000. There are some cards require higher income level at 120,000, for which more bonus miles are being offered to this category of customers. Read the term and condition carefully. In order to receive bonus miles, we are often required to make minimum spending. For example, for Amex, spend $500 within the first month of card approval, then you can receive up to 17,050 KrisFlyer miles. Take note, what is eligible spending? There is an exclusion list which we can check online. Eligible spending will usually exclude those balance transfer, installment plan like insurance, cash advance, and many more. If you know you are going to make some big ticket purchase of products or services that could easily cost up to this amount, then you are considered making eligible spending. Second way, make sure the reward structure of the credit card match your current spending habit. For card owners, you can make use of the perks of certain credit cards to get fuel saving at petrol stations. For frequent traveler, either for business or leisure purposes, make use of the KrisFlyer card to maximize the miles collection when you spend overseas or make flight booking. Most of the cards offer 1.1 miles to 1.2 miles per dollar spent, but for overseas spending, you can get up to 2 miles per dollar spent from certain cards. Every cards have different air miles feature. Like UOB KrisFlyer cards offer 3 miles per dollar spent on flight tickets from Singapore Airlines, SilkAir, and Scoot, or purchases at KrisShop. On selected categories, some offer 4 miles per dollar spent either online or in-store shopping. If you're already having multiple credit cards, you should know which credit card is best used for paying which categories of expenses. Your smart choice can result in either getting the 1.1 miles or the 4 miles per dollar spent. Third way, to maximize miles collection, you can also consider to pay on behalf when dining in the group or traveling with friends or family. This will faster the miles collection process. Do not deliberately spend, but to pay on behalf first. It is good to take turn to make payment because most likely everyone will already have at least one credit card. Fourth, ask for retention offer after 1 year of using the credit card. This can be done by calling the customer service center. This is not guaranteed, but usually the banks would try to retain good customers who frequently use the credit card and pay off by giving some offer. You can try this and let us know how it goes in the comment section below. There are some pitfalls to avoid when we are trying to collect air miles using the credit card. First, choose the cards with no minimum monthly spending requirement to avoid unnecessary spending, not to deliberately spend to reach the minimum spending or shop unnecessary to earn the reward, because it may not worth it. If you want to spend a few $100 and get the air miles in exchange for the flight ticket that worth few $100, don't you think it is better to just buy directly? Save the hassle, save time, save the effort, and there's no need to be put in the wait list ride for some popular destination like Bali or Japan. Second, always pay the full amount before statement date to make sure your credit score is not affected and to avoid being charged with high interest rate when you forget to pay in the following month. The interest rate can be as high as 26% per annum. Imagine if you forget to pay the $1,000 outstanding amount. $260 is the interest expenses for the year, and it is $21 a month. It looks insignificant, but it is actually a bad habit to let this happen. Compared to the housing mortgage rate at 2 to 3%, credit card interest rate is way higher because it is an unsecured lending by the banks. None of your assets or property are backed in the credit card debts. Thirdly, check your monthly statement to identify any unauthorized transactions or scam. This is a common issue nowadays. I do have a bad experience of having those unauthorized transactions that cost over $300. Quickly block the card, which you can do it in the mobile app itself or call to the customer service to do so. From what I understand, as the transaction already happened, which cannot be reversed, we can only file the dispute once the amount is posted in the statement and get the refund weeks later. Imagine if you are not aware of the unauthorized transaction, the scammer could continue to spend using your card. And if you are not filing the dispute within the usual 14 days after the statement date, the cost will never be recovered and it is a loss to yourself. Fourth, call to waive the annual fee. Some cards do not charge annual fee, but most cards charge annual fee, which is over $100 to $200. But this can be waived if you use the credit card frequently. The banks are more than happy to help you to waive if you are using their cards frequently. How much is a KrisFlyer mile worth? Well, it is different from one person to another. Some cards incur conversion fee when we redeem from the reward points into KrisFlyer miles. Those are costs that need to be considered. If you are afraid of the hassle to make the conversion, can consider choose the partner cards that directly credit the miles from your spending into your KrisFlyer account every month. Miles value used to be about 2 cents per mile. With the recent devaluation, we should also discount the miles value by 16%, meaning the miles value is probably only 17 cents per mile. This is not a clear calculation, but it may not be a good idea to deliberately spend or to buy miles. We have been using this online platform called CardUp to make recurring monthly rental payment with 2.6% fee. I think it only makes sense if there is a discount of $30 by having referral when any of my friends or you could sign up using my referral code in the description box below. Then we can both enjoy the discount together, just one off. Then only that this CardUp platform is worth to be used. Otherwise, just spend as per usual based on your lifestyle, live below your means, and do not incur credit card debts. Thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the video content. Give us some comments, click the like button, and subscribe to our channel. See you again in the next one.